Quinteassential Imperial Earl Grey in one of these drinks, and I thought what better way to show it off than in a really unusual way. Now, one of my favourite ever tequila drinks is a drink called a Batanga. Now, Batanga was created by a bartender called Don Javier about 60 years ago in a little place called La Capilla, which means the chapel. And it's right in Tequila Town, this place, right? But believe it or not, he's still bartender today in that little chapel.
Really?
Yeah, he's still there. He's an old man now, but he still loves his job. And bartenders from all over the world flock to go see Don Javier. And I was lucky enough to have this drink prepared by him. And all it is basically is tequila, lime, Coca-Cola, and a little pinch of salt. We're going to take Quinteassential Imperial Earl Grey. We're going to take it north of the border, and we're going to take it to Texas. And we're going to add a little bit of sarsaparilla to it. The best way to turn Earl Grey and sarsaparilla into something that even resembles Coca-Cola, I found, is with a soda stream. Right, so this is going to give it that fizziness that you really need in a Batanga. And what's also really important in a Batanga is that salt rim. Right, so anyone who's making this at home, any other bartenders, would always use lime. Always, but we're going to be using lemon here just for the sake of the cocktail, just because it's a little bit softer, it's a little bit more fragrant lemon, and that's going to really help to not overpower the tea.
Yeah.
So just going to use a bit of sea salt, and don't be afraid to get any inside of the glass. So yeah, just squeeze some fresh lemon in there, and then of course you need your tequila. So we're going to be using Herradura today. We're just going to have a shot of this. We'll just add our cordial. So that's our sarsaparilla cordial in there. And just pour it over the top.
Wow, I love that colour.
It's amazing. So yeah, what Don Javier, he never uses a spoon. Never uses a spoon, he uses a massive knife all the time. We don't have a massive knife. They won't let me have a massive knife. So we're just going to use a little knife here. And what's important is just scrape all that salt. It's almost like it stops the sugar taking over. It doesn't enhance any bitterness, but it sort of like acts as like a shut-off point for the sweetness. And this is called Once Upon a Tea Time in Mexico, using Quinteassential Imperial Earl Grey.
Thank you, Chris.